Our trip today will be enjoyed by adults and children. Whoever goes there once would love to go there many times.
He who did not go missed many adventures. But do not be upset. We have brought you all the details as if you had gone there. Let's go quickly and go for a walk in the open forest Africano Park. We also hope you will please us by subscribing to the channel and liking the video.
May the peace, blessings, and mercy of God be upon you. And with you again on your beautiful Egypt trips. We start with you from the beginning of the Cairo-Alexandria Road. From the beginning of entering the park, there are numbers on the signboard for anyone who would like to contact African Park. There are beautiful decorations for the African atmosphere and the open forest, and there are spacious squares to receive visitors. On this day, we are on our first trip into the park. This is the first open zoo in Egypt. We were gathering each other to start our first safari trip. There are nice, strong views here at the beginning of the park. The waterfall and Rabbit Island were very beautiful. We used to take with us clean, washed and cut carrots to eat and for the animals to eat as well. You also try to take food with you for the animals to eat, and so do the children. And you will have a lot of fun at the beginning of the park. There is a toilet for men and women. There is also a place for Muslim prayer.
We take a microbus like this one that enters the open forest. Big buses are not useful. We begin our tour called Safari in the open forest in the car. We made stops at each animal, some of which we would stay with or we would just look at them through the car window. And here is a hippopotamus. The llama is a very beautiful animal that you find friendly to humans. It resembles a small camel. There is a large green square where people stand with the llama to eat it and enjoy it in an atmosphere of joy.
فوق ارفع ايدك فوق ارفع ايدك فوق
لا ما تمنعش في الارض لا عايز واحد في ايديها كده عايز يقدم بالجزمه ولا امي مش معايا والله يا ابني هو ليه بتبص لي على اني جزره
This animal looks like a deer and has large horns. It was placed in a place away from people so as not to harm them. This lake contains large fish. The ostrich is a huge and very beautiful bird, and there is a simple barrier that gives you the freedom to handle and eat it. She admires the camera and wants to eat it.
فكراني أكل.
محمود عشان انا مش بحب تمسك ايدي. بابا حطيها الجزرة دي فين؟ ايه
The Guzzle area, honestly, this place is the best and most beautiful in Africano Park. It is very enjoyable. Try to enjoy and spend most of your time here. Here the children were very happy. For your information, this deer here is too young to deal with people, because the older ones have horns so that they do not harm anyone. There is a guard for them who gives you food to eat, and if you also have carrots, for example, it would be better. Look at this natural beauty. You can take many souvenir photos that you will never forget. You will never get bored of this place. The deer bids farewell to people before they leave.
The lion. Here I will be silent for a little while out of respect and appreciation for this great man. They put a glass panel to protect humans. You feel awe while sitting with the lion. I ask myself how they convinced the lion to sit in this area, next to the people, on the side of the glass, so that he could take pictures with them.
We come to the parrot station or parrots. Their colors and beauty are enough. Trained to deal with humans, they stand on your shoulders to take beautiful pictures with them. Ladies who wear the veil must be careful because the parrot likes to remove the pins from the veil, meaning the head covering. He plays and throws the pins on the ground.
As we continue the route on the safari, you can get off at each station and interact freely with all the animals and birds.
This paragraph is very, very beautiful. They told us not to open the car windows so that we would not be harmed by these monkeys, because when they see food in the car, they enter to take it. The guards put food on top of the car for them so that they can climb on it and eat, and so that we can take pictures with them. But we disobeyed the orders and opened a small part of the glass so they could eat carrots, and they liked it very much. Beautiful atmosphere and wonderful views, an unforgettable trip, and whoever can go there many times should not deprive himself of this enjoyment.
This is the time for the river cruise stop, a station for tranquility, enjoyment and wonderful views. We start moving the boat in a large pool of water in the forest atmosphere.
The first thing we see is the monkeys. At the beginning of the opening of the Africano Park, years ago, they let the monkeys ride in boats with people until some problems arose out of some people's fear and the monkeys took some items such as keys or phones. So this was prevented and barriers were placed around the monkey island.
This river tour is fun and exciting in the midst of different, very beautiful scenery and atmosphere. As you can see on the opposite side above, this is a cafeteria that we will photograph shortly.
خلاص.
Now we have arrived at the place of the orangutan gorilla island. His name was Haytham, and the people on the boat were calling for him.
يا عم ده طلع هيثم. ده طلع هيثم صحيح.
تعالى هنا انت بيستخبى في الشجر.
هو يعني بيشوف النبضة نديلهم حاجة ولا لا؟
He did not move until the people sang to him and bowed down. In the end, he went to beat his wife.
يا هيثم. مش كده يا هيثم يعني.
تعالى هنا.
راح يضرب مراته. ولا بترقصي؟
بالعكس والله.
As you can see, the atmosphere on the return until we reach the end of the cruise safely.
يلا بسرعة.
Here we arrived at the birdhouse station. It is a large place that we enter, full of birds and plants, like a forest atmosphere.
هو ليه بتدخل برضه جوه سم؟ لا تدخل للطيور.
In the beginning there is a peacock and another bird called the golden eagle. It has a wonderful appearance. It is in open air and its golden color is really beautiful.
أهو. بصي بصي بصي.
واحد تاني ذهبي. هندخل نطبطب عليهم.
طبطب على مين يا عم؟ يلا.
Now we enter the birdhouse, which has air conditioners, a suitable atmosphere, and hanging tree leaves. There are large and colorful fish. The place is full of birds and parrots flying around us. This place is very suitable for photography. At the end of the tour, there are two types of parrots with a guard who puts them on the shoulders of those who want to take pictures with them in beautiful views that you should not miss.
Now we go up to the cafeteria to rest. This is what we saw on the day trip. It is a free place with tables and chairs. If you have food, you sit down to eat it and relax. And the view is wonderful from the top and the photography is very beautiful. There was a period of time when the park opened. They allowed monkeys to climb into this cafeteria and play among the people. Then they were banned, and this was certain to cause problems with customers. There is also a cafeteria downstairs that is air-conditioned and has food for additional amounts.
In this place, below the cafeteria, there is a simple amusement park for children that contains a variety of games and costs additional amounts.
Africano, Africano.
There is a large place where the Sisi horse is short and beautiful in shape. You can also eat it, and I have not tried whether it is possible to ride it for additional amounts.
هو مش شايفك من الشعر. نزله انت ايديك.
طب بقى جعانين كانوا جعانين.
There is a male who dominates the nest. He does not allow any other horse to eat and beats him. We have repeatedly tried to get others to eat and he will not allow them.
الفيديو التصوير جاي منه.
بيدور عليه. طب في واحد هناك خالص. في واحد هناك خالص ما حدش شايفه.
We reached the last stop, which was entering the reptile cave. There are many types of reptiles inside glass cages, and each place has an animal with its name and information written on it.
First, there is a sand snake on the side, not moving. Small crocodiles are naturally stationary and do not move like plastic. But fortunately for us, one of them jumped into the water and the other was eating in front of the camera.
Pharaoh's owl. I do not know what the pharaoh's relationship is with the owl bird, but that is the name of that species, and it is also in its nature to remain stable for long periods, but we are fortunate that it moved in front of the camera.
The hedgehog is like a mouse with thorns on its back. You can see it trying to go through the light. This female hedgehog, his wife, looks upset, and the male will surely annoy her or irritate her.
The lizard thought it was not there and went to buy some supplies.
The cobra snake was clearly bathing and relaxing. As you can see, he changes his skin every now and then.
Madagascar turtle. There are footprints of him, clearly showing that he traveled a long distance until he reached us. They were sitting on the side, taking a break from the road.
The fox, when we hear his name, we remember that he is Makar. It is clear that he is sleeping peacefully in his place and has a beautiful scalp.
Jerboa animal. It looks like a mouse, but its legs are long and its arms are short. It bounces and jumps, while the awake one plays and has no relation to the sleeping person. I don't know if this is a segment they present to us in front of the camera.
transit straight to the brain and other vital organs. Neat, but it's only natural. The blood cells have an
Mongoose, his size was larger and he was eating the food designated for him. He moves around the living room and goes into his room to rest. The place of this reptile house is beautiful and we see different animals in it that are difficult to find elsewhere.
The fruit bat is God's creation, but it looks very difficult, standing in a corner next to each other at the top.
Guinea pig animal, it looks like a hamster.
Wildcat. These cats are wild and larger than normal cats and feel like a small tiger or cheetah.
Indigo Urals, it's terrifying. It doesn't move at all. I was banging on the glass until it moved, and his answer was that he neither saw me nor heard me.
Nile crocodile, it does not move. Given its large size, you find it like a rock, waiting for its prey.
Iguana animal, its shape is like a chameleon. A Rapunzel animal, like plastic, it never moves.
Small turtle area, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles before transformation. We tried to explain to you all the details in the place and photographed them for you. We hope we were able to inform you. We also hope you will please us by subscribing and liking the video, and until we meet again in beautiful Egypt.
Here outside the door of the reptile house you can imagine with this snake on. May God be with you. Peace, mercy and blessings of God.